My dreams come true.
Welcome.
Yo,
To the You're Not Serious, Right? podcast. With me, Jacob.
And me, Chris.
You know, I just want to start this off by saying thank y'all so much for all the support on the first episode. We worked really hard and it all came together really fast. And, you know, I really appreciate you guys listening. Take the time. Like, just thinking that you guys are taking time out of your day to listen to us talk about random stuff and random stories just means a lot to me.
Yeah. And by the way, that episode came out earlier than expected. I think it came out like Saturday night, right? For some reason, like we published on Tuesday. It was supposed to come out on Tuesday, but apparently it just went out like midnight Saturday night. And yeah, it did not go as planned, but hey, thank you guys. We really do appreciate you guys.
Really do appreciate y'all. And also, for the video listeners, or maybe TikTok listeners, because I know we've been getting some traction on TikTok with some of the clips we've been posting. Especially your little story about walking in
crazy,
on
man.
Joe. But yeah, if y'all are listening, I honestly recommend y'all at least listening to one of our podcasts on YouTube, because we've got a sick new setup right now. We're trying something new, and if y'all like it, let us know. Send us an Instagram DM or a YouTube comment. But we even have our socials link on like a TV in the background for all the audio listeners.
Better.
And I've even got this cool alien neon dude from my homie Nate for Christmas. And this guy looks dope as heck. And I really appreciate it if y'all were to come check it out on YouTube and leave a comment saying, hey, alien dude. So yeah, anyway, I've got a really funny story today about me in 5th grade. Jacob in 5th grade was a whole nother beast.
Oof, it was
like,
crazy.
if you compare me to 5th grade Jacob, you'd be like, this is not the same person.
He looks totally different. It's bad.
Not even looks, though. Like, my whole attitude, my personality, girls, everything was different back in the day.
Emo
And
phase.
For another episode, I'm going to give you all a little hint at another episode. In the future, we're going to talk about some dances, some really cool stuff. And I hope y'all stay tuned for that. And just so y'all know, this podcast comes out every Tuesday. At 12 a.m. As long as this one comes out right.
Let's hope.
If this one doesn't come out right, then we're just going to have to just tell y'all, I don't even know. Like,
yeah, I don't know why. We pressed the right date, but it still came out midnight. I don't understand.
Yeah, and we're sorry about that, because we kind of lied to y'all. We didn't mean to lie to you about that. But this should come out
Tuesday,
the day after Christmas, the 26th. If it doesn't, you all can flame us everywhere.
Yeah,
like, spam us with hate, because we deserve it. Like, we've tried really hard. But yeah, so me in 5th grade, I lived in an apartment complex, okay? And I had a really good friend at an apartment complex. Me and Chris actually met in 5th grade, but it was kind of later down the road. But
we didn't really hang out that much.
I had this friend, Lester, that lived about 4 buildings down from me. And this dude, Lester, was obsessed with GTA, which is why I gave him that name, because I don't know if he wants his name to be out here on the internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lester was obsessed with GTA. I'm talking campaign codes, all the cheat codes. Online, he was pretty goated.
Online is crazy.
I mean, I think he had flying cars. I don't play GTA that much, but this dude was like, I thought he was hacking.
Like nonstop?
Yeah, dude, nonstop playing that game. And he was really cool, but there was one issue with Lester. He honestly liked Lester. Honestly, and there's similarity. He had very bad anger issues.
Oh.
If y'all ever seen the movie Inside Out, if y'all have seen the red dude, imagine that. Like, this dude over any little thing would get so angry. But the thing about his angriness was he would get super strength and basically superpowers.
That man needs to go to therapy.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. And he might have
There's no way he hasn't been there yet. There's no way.
But this dude, Lester, he was a very interesting person. He was a really good friend. He'd always let me come over and hang out. But on this day, being a procrastinator, I was like, I'm going to test Lester's limits.
Bad friend, a.k.a. Like, what? Why are you testing your bro's limits, dude?
So I go to his house, and I'm like, all right, knock on the door. Lester's mom answers the door. Lester! Jacob's here! So he comes, and he walks up, and I'm like, yo, would you like to go to the park with me today, Lester? Like, we can hang out, maybe. swing or something, you know, just like what fifth graders do.
Little kids do.
And he was like, of course, man, I would love to do that. So he gets dressed and ready, and we head up to the park.
So you had this like all planned out, or how you gonna like make him mad? What are you gonna do? Like
50% of the way, it was really just, I was like, I'm going to make Lester mad. I'm going to make him angry. I'm going to upset him. I'm going to upset him. Okay? So me and Lester are walking up. So the park's on a hill, and it's got a pavilion next to it and stuff. But we're walking up to this hill at the park, and I'm just flaming Lester. I'm flaming him.
you're just flaming him like that.
So Lester was in Boy Scouts, and I'll tell you what, I was flaming this man. But that's the thing. He had a little bit of ego, thinking like, I'm in Boy Scouts. I can start a fire.
Boy
and
Scouts
stuff.
is crazy.
So Lester was obsessed with Boy Scouts. He'd be selling cookies on Sundays at Kroger's.
Those cookies hitting though.
He was all in. He was a dope dude though. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Everyone has their hobbies. I was in the emo music at that time. I was hardcore emo. I mean, if you looked at me back in the day, I had a skateboard. I was a poser.
Skater dude.
I had a
emo.
vlog channel. The whole 9 yards. That was me.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're walking up top of this hill. I'm flaming him. Your shoes suck. Your shirt's bad. Your haircut's weird. I don't know. All of that stuff. Being a horrible person, but it's okay because I didn't actually mean it. It was all for good fun. In the end, he didn't know that. So Lester, you can just tell
He was like holding it in.
he's huffing and puffing. You can tell like that, like his nose is flaring. He is his eyes are like his like pupils are like what is it like when they're not undilating or whatever?
Undilating?
Yeah, they're
I
like
think
getting
so.
smaller, and you could just tell this man was getting. He is clenched. His fists were starting to get
Dude, he's
clenched.
about to turn around and pop you.
Yeah, so he was getting angry, and he was just kind of like shrugging it off because I'm his friend. And then I said the thing I shouldn't have said, and I said, "Boy Scouts suck, and you're a big old nerd."
Oh,
And, yeah, dude. Now thinking about it, that really doesn't mean anything.
yeah. That's so bad. I don't know.
If anyone nowadays would be like, "That okay?
All right, bro. Like no one cares.
You make music, your music sucks." Literally. I mean,
oh my.
and this is when so like we're at the park at this time, and Lester takes not kind of this at all. He starts chasing me around the park. I'm talking full speed. Usain Bolt, like he is angry.
He is like you're running away from him.
Yeah, I'm running. He is.
Are you
he's-
like scared out of your mind?
Yes, and I'm like, I'm regretting this decision to do this. So there's a gate, like a fence around all the park, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock him out. Thinking about it now, he could have just jumped over, literally unlocked it. But I run out. He's kind of far behind me. I'm a fast dude. He was kind of husky, so I kind of had the advantage. Tall and lanky.
What are you doing there, bud?
You had to burp. I'm sorry. This Taco Bell deal we had earlier is really messing me up right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Jesus.
Wasn't even that good either, though.
No, it was really
hate
trash.
Taco Bell, but man, dude, some days it's just not that good.
The beans get me every time, buddy. Every time.
That's a story for another day. We've had
All
many
right.
Taco Bell stories, but
Yeah.
So he's chasing me. Lester's chasing me around the park, and I run out, lock him out with the gate. Like the gate is like a lock that comes down, so it's really easy to just pop it up and you're out. But Lester stops at the gate, looks down at the lock, and is like, just give me a very intense look. He proceeds to take his hand, bend like the gate lock open. He bends metal.
How old are you guys right now? How old are you guys?
Like 11,
And
12.
he's bending a lock.
I'm telling you, dude, this dude is like Hulk.
Yo, there's no way. I'm messing with that. I'm running. I'm gone. There's
This
no way.
dude's looking at me, bending the lock and pushing the door open. And it's just standing there like freaking Michael
What's
Myers.
your
or
thoughts
something.
at that time right there?
I was like, okay, I may have just dropped the deuce in my pants, dude. This dude scared me, man.
But that was your fault though, man.
I know, but it's like, I didn't think it would go this far.
Jesus.
But at that moment, you could see like the demon leave his soul because he just jumps back into his normal self, normal Lester, and he's like, man, dude, I didn't think I could do that. Well, our TV's having issues. Give me 1 second.
Uno momento. All right,
All
we're
right.
back.
So this dude's looking at me like Michael Myers staring at me and is like, I didn't think I could do that. I'm like, I didn't know you could do that either, dude. We're young.
So he just like snapped back to himself?
Yeah, dude, like the demon
what
left
triggered
his
that?
body. I think his anger came out in short bursts of like a minute.
Okay.
Kind of like an ability and
Like
a
adrenaline
game.
rush, kind of.
Honestly, that's part of what it is.
Yeah. So he got like, super mad adrenaline and then bend the lock
Yep.
and it just,
The
crap.
demon left his body.
oh, wow. All right.
Yeah. And I didn't explain to him my whole plan, and he kind of laughed about it and was like, don't do that again. I'll hurt you next time. Like, dude was
he's
like not
sending
playing
threats.
around.
Oh,
And I was kind of scared. That actually kind of scared me when he was like, don't do that again. Because I didn't understand. I didn't know what I was getting myself into at this time, but dude, like this man, Lester, was really off a perk that day. I'm not going to lie. I think it was I think it was on a bad day too. I think like he failed a test that day or something too. So like he was building that adrenaline up or whatever. Demon was inside his body that day. But yeah, I think it released some stress.
Did you guys end up still being friends? Like still chilled?
Yeah. For years.
For years?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're not friends anymore. I hope he's doing all right. Hope you're doing all right, Lester. Like,
Lester.
if you're watching this, I doubt it. You probably forgot about me or whatever. But yeah, I hope you like the podcast. But
Yeah.
sorry for flaming you. But yeah, I mean,
There's
in
no
the end, you realize that you could do some superhuman things, and maybe you'll be a firefighter one day and save lives with that ability. Put your ability to good use.
Level threat.
Okay,
Thanos level threat.
I think you had a story.
I do have a story. Really funny and just funny overall story. So one day, we get out of school early. I think it's like 11:30, 12. We get out of
How
school.
long ago was this?
Junior year, like mid-year.
So last year,
Yeah, last year.
like October.
Yeah. And this man was supposed to be a ride, me and my boy Nate.
I was supposed to be the driver, but I stayed home that day because
home.
I did not want to go to school.
So we had to resort to Joey. If you guys know who Joey is, Jesus, man.
Or Joe. You know,
Or
he goes
Joey.
by Joe or
Joe.
Joe or Joey or...
So I hit him up, right? Yo, bro, can you take me and my boy Nate home? Yeah, bro, we got you.
Okay, and Nate, I want to start off by saying Nate is fine with us talking about on this podcast. He's one of our homies, and he's going to be a guest one of these days, maybe
He's dope.
5th, 6th, 7th episode. As soon as I can get another interface that has more mic inputs, we're going to have guests on this podcast every episode.
Oh, yeah.
Or every other episode, and we're going to have some insane stories from other people.
Remember, just DM us.
But back to Chris's story, Nate is one of our best friends, and he was with Chris trying to go home.
Yeah. So, continuing that, text him, yo, bro, can you take me and Nate home? Yeah. So we get in the car, and we all decided we're really hungry because we don't eat that trash school food. I don't know how you eat that, bro.
That stuff looks like... Okay, I only eat the pizza on Fridays.
Even the pizza's bad.
The pizza is really good.
I haven't been in the lunchroom since freshman year.
Okay, but the milk, the chocolate milk in cartons is pretty... It's True Moo, dude.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with True Moo.
Yeah. Anyways, we all decided, we're really hungry. All decided to go get Taco Bell, right? Keep in mind, it is pouring down rain. It is going crazy. So we drive there. We're like, at this point, we're like 3 or 4 minutes away, right? We get to this stoplight. He's going like, what, 40, 45, 50.
Joe is?
Joe is 55.
So he's
driving.
speeding on a rainy day.
Yeah. And I'm just like chilling. Nate's in the back, right? We're casually going 45, 50. We're coming up to the stoplight. There's this car right in front of us. Joey's still going pretty fast. And I'm like, bro, are you going to stop? He was like, I'm trying. He is stepping on the brake. I don't know if he was capping or not, but I guess they like did not work. And we just, boom, we're into this nice car. Dude.
What type of car was it?
I think it was a Yukon. It was a black Yukon. And I think he just bought that too.
So Joe couldn't stop
No, he was like stepping on the brakes. And he said, it's not stopping.
Like stomping on it?
Yeah, he is boom, boom. And it just would not stop. So then we rear into the guy really hard. And dude, he gets out of the car. He is some old midget size swole man. Dude, he was screaming at Noah. Noah was like screaming. He was crashing. And I'm not going to hold you. Me and Nate, we looked at each other and we just started dying. We were laughing. We're like, ah, there's no way. And meanwhile, Joey is like, oh my God, dude, I just ruined my car. His front end, it was bad.
I maybe in the video I'll pop a...
Maybe there's a picture of it.
Probably
It's
not.
bad.
Maybe in
Probably
the
not.
future.
Maybe.
If this blows up on TikTok, I might throw a little photo in the comments. Who knows?
Anyways, me and him just sitting there dying. and he's freaking out. The old man looked like he's about to 1v3 us. I got scared. Me and Nate just stayed in the car, sitting there laughing. And he was like, "Where's your dude?" He forced us. He's like, "Where's your license and registration? You got to give it to me now." And we had like,
Did you actually have to do that though by law?
No,
Did
we
you
didn't.
look it up?
Like the cop finally showed up. Like she showed up and was like, "No, you don't have to do that." But he asked me for my driver's license. I'm like, "Yo." Like I didn't say anything. I was scared. I just didn't say anything. I didn't give it to him at all. But Noah was like, yeah. So Noah gave his driver's license and registration.
Did he have insurance at the time?
Yeah, he just got insurance.
So
and
like
it was
last
like it's
week?
raining outside too. So we're outside. All my clothes are wet. I had to wait for my dad to pick me up.
Didn't your knees get really bruised?
Yes, I banged my knee in the front, dude. It's my right knee. It hurts so bad. It was bad. And then I think my boy Nate banged up. He was really banged up in the knees too. It was bad.
Yeah, he like flew forward a little bit.
a little
that
bit.
seatbelt didn't do much for him. I'm not gonna
seatbelt
lie.
did not do. It was bad. It was like a beater car too. That was
That car had some good memories though. We
Yeah.
have even more
Some
stories with
really
that car. I mean,
good
that's the
memories.
same car that we were shooting firecrackers in.
yeah, same car by the way. And he finally crashed it last day. And dude, I just called my dad. He picked me up and just left. So
Did you get any food? Were you hungry? Did you ever get
no,
food?
I didn't get food actually. No.
You didn't get food?
No, I was mad.
Did you go home
I
and
yes,
sleep?
Yes, I was so hungry. It made me mad.
You didn't make anything at home like a
No,
peanut butter
I was
sandwich
so
or
mad
something?
because I wanted a Taco Bell. Taco Bell is so good, by the way. Sometimes actually, we just had it. But
Yeah, tonight
not
was
good.
not it.
But I mean, yeah, that's about it. Little short story though.
Yeah, the car was totaled, right?
It was bad. Yeah.
Did he get any money from that?
No, we did not.
So he only had liability.
yeah, actually, I think he got probably like a G. That's it.
A G for my old listeners is $1,000.
Yeah, sorry, $1,000.
A G is $1,000.
Yeah, I think that's all. And then I think his mom used that money to buy her own car. But you know, Joey,
he was out of a car for a while.
Yeah.
And he was our main man ride.
he was our driver, designated driver.
He was our designated driver.
Yeah.
The DDD,
Yeah.
if you will. And we never hung out for a while after that.
No,
Because he
and
lost his...
We don't till this day.
Actually, at the time, I think a couple weeks before that, I actually just got in a car.
Yep.
So I was now the designated driver of myself
Yeah.
with limitations.
Yeah.
Since, I was 16.
Yeah.
Just got a license. And me and Chris actually have a really funny story about
wow.
me on my first night of driving.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You want to talk about this now? Oh yeah.
So
First day.
So first day of me
First
driving,
day.
I'm hyped. We're blasting music, doing everything you shouldn't on the first day of having your car.
Yeah.
But we were doing it in safe ways. I was checking on my blind spots. Chris was on me about doing everything
Yeah.
right. Use your turn signal.
Yeah.
Back
Dude,
in
I'm
right.
scared for my life. He pulled in my driveway. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go.
Okay, it wasn't that bad though.
I was
decent.
kind of scared though.
I was just a little heavy on the throttle, a little jerky with my
And-
steering.
Yeah. All right. All right.
So me and Chris are like, we're gonna get McDonald's.
yeah. Well, we're super hungry.
And then we get McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
And at this McDonald's, there's an intersection. This intersection is a one-way intersection because of the way the road, there's like a median, and it blocks it to only be like right-hand traffic.
Uh huh.
So when you come out, you can only make a right. It's a right-hand only intersection.
Yeah.
And because I'm slightly distracted by my insanely good McDonald's,
Jesus.
I make a left.
She's make a left, and luckily there's no cars. There's like 2 cars.
The light was green
Yeah.
for the opposing drivers. And by the grace of God, I somehow managed to drive straight
Yep.
across. So there was a light at the intersection. Like just so if you were to make a left, not supposed to, there was an intersection right there, maybe 150 feet away.
Yeah.
So I bust through the intersection. A car has to stop because I'm basically running a red light at that point.
Yeah.
I have to drive straight,
keep in mind, he's going the wrong way.
I'm driving on oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
And these guys look at me like, what is this idiot doing in a Nissan
First day.
Rogue? So I'm driving straight. I'm guessing. I'm looking at Chris. He's like, guess we're dying.
Dude, I'm like, I guess we're gonna die here. So I'm just sitting there. I don't think I was just sitting there. I'm like, I'm just accepting death at this point.
And thanks to my quick thinking and massively big brain, I'm driving straight and I can make a right onto the right lane. So I'm currently driving the right lane now. I bust a right.
I mean, he's going fast. Like, he is going. He was so scared. He was like, boom. Quick right.
I'm bust a right. I'm in the right lane now. I'm in the correct lane with the correct flow of traffic. I then turn into a bank and I sit in the parking lot and I'm like, I look at Chris. I'm like, oh my God.
Like, I was so calm about it. Like, he turned left, oncoming traffic. I'm like, hey, Jacob, you know you're going the wrong way, right? He's like, oh, and then that's when he was just bolting. And at the parking lot, we just sat there and just, I was so disappointed, by the way.
The music was off. We turned the music off immediately.
We had to take a deep breath. It was bad.
Yeah, we sat there for probably about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I got the paranoia. The cops are coming. The cops are coming. There was no cops in the area at all.
I think if there was more cars, we would have been effed up. We would have been bad.
We'd have been toast.
Yeah. There was only like 2 cars, one on your left, one on your right, and you just busted a right. Or was it 3? I think it was 2.
They kind of had to stop.
Yeah.
Because the one
all
were
stopped.
stopped.
They all stopped.
Thankfully. I think the
Thank
light
God.
just changed, so there was a little time of leeway.
Yeah.
But man, that could have been a horrible day for both of us.
Super bad, man.
But we've also got another story with both of us.
Another good story.
And this story begins when we both had girlfriends. I would like to say a lovely time, but it really wasn't a lovely time.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't.
I was dating Jane.
And I was dating Stacy.
So me and Chris decided, let's go on a double date. Like, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah. And we decided to go to the bowling alley, casual place for double dates, arcade, bowling, everything. Fun. Laser tag. I mean, why wouldn't that be a bad idea?
Right. That just sounds like a plan for success.
Yeah. Turns out it wasn't.
Spoiler alert. It went south and sour real quick. We basically realized, Jane had to pick me up at the time because this is was this like junior year?
Yeah, and she
no, sophomore.
It was sophomore, sophomore.
Yes.
And at that point, that double date, she was the designated driver.
Jane was my ride or die designated driver. She was driving me everywhere. I was her passenger princess, okay?
Dude, we love those passenger princess, dude.
And she had a nice Chevy Volt. It was a nice car. It was
a nice car.
She probably paid $15 a week in gas because it was like half electric, half gas.
Dude, imagine. I need that. It would be great.
I need that in my life. I mean, I spend so much money on gas. I could have a V6 now. It sucks. It really does.
Stores your gas.
But she comes to pick me up, and oh my gosh. Jane is not a good driver. I should mention this. Jane is not a good driver.
Yeah.
So she doesn't even know where the bowling alley is. So I'm giving her directions. Keep in mind, I'm pretty good at directions. Can you vouch for me, Chris?
Yeah, he's actually pretty good. I suck.
Chris is terrible
bad
with directions.
I wait till the last minute. It's bad.
Yeah. But so I'm giving her directions. I'm doing a good job. And then it comes to the big turn where you turn over to where bowling alley is.
Yeah.
And she just like tunes out my direction voice. I'm like, turn right. Turn right. Hey, are you going to turn right? Jesus, Jane. And then next thing you know, she just doesn't turn right. Yeah. And she looks at me like, huh? I'm like, hello?
At this point, my dad dropped me off, and I was waiting for them. I'm like, hey, dude, where you at? Dude, she missed a turn. She missed like 2 or 3 turns. She missed 2 or 3 turns.
Yeah. Jane is ruining the double date
Jane.
already.
You're
We're already late. We're already like 15 minutes late now.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I will give her some leeway because she did live 30 minutes away, but still, if you're late, I'm gonna kind of give a very controversial opinion right now. If you're late, it's your fault. Like if you know you have to be somewhere,
okay, if you
give
know,
yourself enough time.
Yeah, you're right. But like, what if you're busy that day and you have to Like what?
Give yourself
you're right.
time.
You have to. I mean,
If you're late, if you're consistently late, which Jane was,
Yeah.
that's on you. There's no getting out of that. If you wait till the last minute to take a shower and stuff,
some
that's
people are just
on
bad
you.
with time, though. Come on,
That's
man.
just laziness.
Yeah,
though.
you're right. You're right.
Like seriously. So this is a PSA.
Yeah.
Stop being lazy and be on time, guys. It's not that hard. Guys
yeah.
and gals, be on time.
Be on time.
I'm saying that as if I'm not
5
late
minutes
to
early.
work every day.
I like being early.
I'm late to work every day. But guess what? I don't care.
Why are you talking then? If you're late, like what?
Okay. I'm only late to work because I'm allowed
I am
to be
30
late
minutes
to
to work. I am 30 minutes early to work every day.
Okay, but I'm gonna blast Chris for a minute here. This man,
All right, here we go.
this man always has an excuse when we have to do something important.
Yeah, you're right.
This man, so we were supposed to film this episode this past Tuesday. Today's Friday. Was your family actually sick?
Oh, my brother was, yes.
Okay.
My brother had like I think he had COVID for a minute.
Okay, but before that, we were supposed to film this episode on what day? It wasn't Tuesday. We were supposed to film it the
Wednesday.
day before. Wednesday.
After I got off work, but I was so tired. Dude, I was so tired, man.
This man made an excuse and didn't go, because now we have our buddy Nate over here. He's sleeping on my bed because we have to film this podcast
Yeah.
because this man Chris likes to push things off
But
sometimes.
you said it's fine. You were like, yeah, we can do it.
Yeah.
He by the way, we were supposed to do it tomorrow, but I had to leave early, but I have to leave.
Oh, once again, accommodating around
all right.
Chris.
Okay, but I have to at this point. This is not an excuse. But now, what time is it right now? It's probably like 1 o'clock. We're filming this. So yeah.
we are dedicated, y'all.
We are dedicated.
We are trying to push this video out.
I'm trying to get more dedicated. I'm sorry.
because we've got to edit this. We've got to make clips. We've got to get it sent out to our Buzzsprout people. We
yep.
love them over there. Buzzsprout has been insanely helpful.
them.
Their podcast like website is so intuitive. Like I cannot thank them enough. They even like emailed me personally like, "Hey guys, like you need help setting anything up?" And I was like, "No, like I really appreciate y'all for doing everything." Like,
Great guys down there. Appreciate
and
you
it's
guys.
not even expensive. So this is honestly, this is not a paid sponsor at all. But I want to give a huge shout out to Buzzsprout.
Just a shout out, man. They're great.
Because-
really great.
Honestly, 2 weeks ago, I didn't know how we were going to start this.
I didn't either.
I was struggling between so many podcasting websites because they all looked, oh, like this looks good. But but then I settled on Buzzsprout because it's like what, $17 a month. And
Yeah.
they give you a website. They give you a 6-hour allowance of podcast clips. They give you the option to distribute to like every single major podcast platform. They give it all to you for $17 a month. That's pretty dang good. So
Not a shout out, by the way.
I'm gonna give them a couple claps.
Not a shout out. Not a shout
No,
out.
this is a shout out, but it's not a sponsor.
Whoa, not a sponsor. Yeah. All right. Can we
Yeah.
get back to the story?
I'm sorry, dude. I just
Like,
wanted to give
this
thanks.
guy, man. Once again.
I'm just trying to give thanks
All right,
because
thanks. We really do. By the way, appreciate it.
I also appreciate you guys.
Yeah, of course.
I want to be known as the guy that's nice. Chris is the mean guy. Everybody hate on Chris.
Yeah, there's no. I think I'm pretty nice. I'm a chill.
I'm just
chill
kidding.
guy. Chill guy.
All jokes. If you guys remember the first episode, which is technically a trailer,
Yeah.
all jokes around here.
All jokes, please. All jokes.
All jokes.
Yeah, all jokes. All right, continue with the story.
Anyway, back to this double date. So we're late. Me and Jane are running late.
Yeah.
I'm upset. I'm low key raising my voice a little bit because I'm getting upset.
He was a bad guy back then.
Okay, I wasn't like okay.
Well, okay, come on.
calm
All
down.
right, all right.
That's another day.
Another day. We'll talk about that.
I was a little upset. I'm like, Jane, are you for real? And she's like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Like I didn't realize.
Okay.
And yeah, we finally make it to the bowling alley, making 5 U-turns. Not even joking, 5 U-turns. And what's up, Nate? 5 U-turns. And we finally make it to the bowling alley. And we meet Chris and his girl,
Stacy.
Stacy. And we walk into the bowling alley. And
And the vibes are already off, by the way.
yeah, I think did y'all get in the argument before that too, before we got there?
Yeah, she wasn't really talking to me. So it was bad. Bad day. Really bad day.
So the vibes are already off, but it's already too late. We're already at the bowling alley. We already have money from our parents to pay for this.
Yeah.
Like,
By the way, we had no
this.
jobs. Our parents gave. Dude, shout out mom and dad. By the way,
Another shout out.
Another
Mom
shout
and dad.
all right, continue.
All right. So we walk in this bowling alley, and there's a bouncer. This bouncer luckily lets us through. I don't think we're even supposed to be in there.
No, it was supposed to be like at a certain time. I think we went there like past 6 p.m. You have to have like a guy that's 18 or older.
an adult, but
Yeah. an adult.
they looked old. So me and Chris look semi young,
Yeah.
but Jane and Stacy were.
Stacy looked pretty like so she's got it
Yeah.
really good. So we're
Anyway, we roll in here and we have to buy our shoes. You know the whole
Yep.
spiel. And there's another fiasco. I don't know what size shoe I wear in bowling shoes.
like, how do you ever go bowling? like, come on.
So they're struggling to figure out what size shoe. They're swapping at least 5 times. Me and Chris are looking at each other. We're like,
We're
dude,
ready. Like, come on.
We already have our shoes. We're getting our ball. Like I'm obviously like rocking a 10
Yeah.
because I'm a strong dude. I can handle a size 10 or a weight 10 ball.
10s are easy though. I use like a 13.
Dude, we were small back then.
You're right. You're right.
So we get the balls and
All right, sorry, dude. All right. Go.
we get the balls. We get our lane. I think we're lane 13 or something. And we start bowling. And I hate ragging on Jane, but she does not know how to bowl, dude.
Same with Stacy. Oh my lord, it was awful. And I was winning, by the way. I'm a great bowler.
Yeah, Chris just slammed us. He got like 160.
Yeah.
Everyone else was like below 100 by far.
It was bad. Didn't we play laser tag? I think we did. Maybe.
Yeah, but it wasn't after we noticed that
Yeah.
Jane walked like Michael Myers.
yes, she did.
Like,
It was
I'm
scary.
talking feet together. Just imagine Michael Myers trying to bowl, and that is Jane
Yeah.
for y'all. And
She barely threw it too. It was so heavy for her. Come on.
yeah, like she had the side, like the 3 ball.
Yeah.
And it looked like I was using a 20 ball.
Yeah.
For reference. It's like a toddler trying to pick up a, like, no hate on her. Like, she's cool.
Yeah.
I hope now. We'll see. No hate though on
No hate,
Jane.
though. Hope
This
Stacey,
was
hope
just
you're doing
at a
all right.
time in our lives when we were kids, and it's okay to make fun of our lives as kids because everyone's a kid. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone looks goofy at some point in their life. I've looked goofy plenty of times. I didn't
me,
really
all the
know how to
time,
bowl
every day.
that much either. I was actually pretty garbage. I mean, I was hitting the gutter ball every time, and I was actually getting mad. I was like, dude, I suck.
mad. He was mad every time. I'm not
And
gonna lie. I used to bowl a little bit back then, so I was
Freaking
chill.
nerd.
Yeah.
You're a little nerd.
I'm a competitive man.
Okay, my dad literally got like 300 points one time at a bowling alley.
Yeah, but you didn't. like, come on, man.
Obviously, my bowling skills are passed on to my other siblings. I hope they're good. Actually, I don't know. Gavin's not very good at bowling.
Yeah, we should take him bowling one day. Be cool.
Hey, me, you, your brother, my brother,
Oh,
bowling.
brother v brother.
That could be pretty fun.
2v2. That'd be cool.
Yeah, y'all are going to win, though. You and your brother play sports. I've never played this.
Ryan's better than me at bowling, by the way. He's actually good.
Yep, nope. Well, I'm not going. Never mind. I'm not losing. I'm not going there to lose. I'm not
I love
paying
winning. I hate losing.
$25 to lose. But yeah, we're at the bowling alley. We end up playing laser tag.
Yeah.
Another $15 of our parents' hard-earned money gone.
And then we did some arcade things, and we finally got tired. We weren't like there that long.
We were there for an hour because the vibes were off.
Yeah.
I mean, I was barely even talking to Jane.
Yeah, and Stacy was really mad at me. So
Me
it
and
was
Chris
just
Lee
L's.
went to the bathroom and we're just
Yeah.
talking. We're like, dude, why are we here? Like, should we
Yep.
leave?
We had to leave. I think, we did leave.
And yeah, so the funny thing is, like a couple months before this double date,
Uh-huh.
I had gone to the bowling alley with you and our other friends.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And me and Jane had our first kiss. So the bowling alley should have been a very special
First kiss.
a very special place for us.
Yeah.
But it wasn't because I don't even know why. Like, why did it suck?
I'm telling you, the vibes are off when you guys are late.
Yeah, like, it's just one of
Yeah.
those things, dude, where, dude, Nate is over there trying to sleep and we're waking him up with our loud talking. But yeah, it was just not a good night at all for both of us.
It really wasn't.
And it didn't get any better. Actually, I would say it did get better. We decided to go to Taco Bell.
yeah.
in deep Colombia. And let me tell you, it did not get easier with Jane and Stacy. They could not make up their minds what food they wanted. And guess what?
I feel bad for the guy that was taking our order, by the way. We took so long.
I decided to order, what are they called? Cinnamon twists.
Cinnamon twist.
And I didn't know that they came in bags with 5 of them.
5 of them.
So, me being a big-brained individual, I ordered 13.
13 packs.
The man on the mic said, do you...
He really asked.
He was like this. Do you really want 13?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude. Like, why not? It's
like,
just
why not, dude? We're going to eat them all.
It's like, it's 13 individual cinnamon twists.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all, we went to pay. They were like $20 for those.
Yeah.
They give us a bag. We're thinking it's our food. This full bag of Taco Bell is just cinnamon twists.
A full bag of them.
There was at least 150
It was a big bag, too. It was pretty big.
They probably thought we were some crackheads. I'm not going to.
Yeah. And we did not, in fact, eat them all.
I ate one, and I was like, these are not even that good.
And
they weren't even that good.
Yeah, they really were. I don't know why. Why'd you get so many?
Dude, I thought they were like individually wrapped.
Oh, look how that turned out.
Yeah, and they weren't individually wrapped at all.
Yeah, you're right.
They had 5 in each of them.
Yeah.
And so that happened. But I don't know if y'all can tell, but me and Chris are not together with Jane and Stacy anymore.
Yeah.
We are not couples anymore. Duo couples, so there's no more double dates.
No more.
That's a story for another day. That's another tragic downfall. Both of these relationships lasted a year. This TV, dude. We're back.
We're back.
Sorry for that minor inconvenience. But we're going to probably end this podcast right here with this big, huge ending. A little recap for y'all. If y'all missed the past 39 minutes.
39 minutes. It's a long one, boys. And gals.
So I tested my childhood best friend Lester with his super strength. Mr. Hulkman.
Yep.
Christopher
crash.
Got into a car accident.
Almost got jumped by an old man. That was buff.
Yeah, that was kind of scary.
Yeah, it was.
A fun double date.
Not fun, but yeah.
So much fun, dude.
So much.
But you know where to catch us every Tuesday. Follow our socials, by the way. You're Not Serious right on everything. And stay serious.